I've got something special to show you today, and I cannot decide which is the star of the show. Is it the movement or the dial? Today, you help me decide. Hey, there you are, and welcome to My Dude Watch. My name is Jason, and today we've got something that just stands out. It's bold, it's tough, and it just flexes for attention. So stick around, you do not want to miss this one. This is going to be fun, you know the deal. Grab a snack, pull up a chair, and let's talk watches. Today's video is sponsored by Amethyst watches, and they sent over this beauty. This is the amethyst shard in an outstanding purple colorway. They asked for a complete and comprehensive review, and that's exactly what we'll give them. All right, here we go. Let's begin as we always do and run through the tail of the tape. This guy is setting pretty at a very wearable 40mm case diameter, a nice 47mm lug-to-lug, and has a manageable 11.8mm thick. And with those measurements, it's not surprising to have a 20mm lug width, which is a sweet spot for strap lovers. I like this watch. It's well balanced. It's not oversized and definitely not vintage small. The case is 316L stainless steel with a nicely executed brush surface, and here you can see the polished accents as well. This is a good angle here so you can get a good look at the signed crown, which is easy to grasp and operate. Here you can see the way the lugs angle down the further out from the watch head that you get. And as good as the craftsmanship is, it's not trying to show off with extreme finishing, nor should it. That would take away from the real focal point, which is clearly that dial. The case back has an exhibition window where you can look straight into the engine room. And here you see the PT 5000 movement just beating along. And around the exhibition window, you can see engraving regarding the specs of the watch. If we turn the watch back over, you'll see a clear AR-coated box dome sapphire crystal, which adds character, not distortion. And what is this crystal protecting? A very interesting dial. And here you can take a closer look. This is a pretty amazing feat to have this particular dial in a watch that costs less than $200. That is incredible. And so let's break it down. This is a textured fume enamel lacquered dial in a deep amethyst purple. It's darker towards the outer edge, and the center has this shard-like fractured texture that plays with the light in a way that feels far more premium than the price tag would suggest. In direct light, you get plum and violet tones. In softer light, it tints darker. It almost goes black. Let's not dismiss this watch as being just flashy, because it's much more than that. It's not loud, it's refined. If you guys have seen purple dials before, you know they're not easy to do. If they're not done right, purple can cheapen the look. This purple here, though, it just works. The applied markers are polished and filled with BGW9 Lume. The handset is clean and legible, and I like the lengths of those hands. The seconds hand extends all the way out to the minute markers, which you can see here, and the minute hand is exceptionally long as well. I like the minimal text and the centered logo. The choice by Amethyst to use this single logo under the 12 shows their intent to keep the focal point that textured dial and overall design, rather than making the brand in the center of attention. This presentation makes the watch feel cleaner and more refined. Now let's get to the part of the watch that's really interesting and a solid pick. This is the movement. Power in this timepiece is the PT 5000 automatic movement. You know this one, it gives you 28,800 beats per hour. It's a smoother sweep than the typical NH35. It feels more refined when setting the time. It has that high beat character you usually see on higher price points. And that's exactly why I opened this video the way I did, because at this price you don't usually get both exceptional refinement and texture and a high beat automatic movement. But here, we know specs matter. I'm really interested in seeing how the Lume does, so let's do a really quick Lume check. Here you're getting BGW9 Super Luminova on the hands and markers, and you can see the glow here. So this actually looks pretty good. It starts out strong and holds on it. It's actually well done. And now let's take a look at the bracelet. So this bracelet is solid 316L stainless steel with a quick push micro adjustable clasp. I don't want to gloss over this because there's a lot of brands that cost much more than this one that don't provide you that clasp. This is a lot of watch for less than $200. This bracelet is pretty good, it's comfortable, and it's secure. And because it's 20mm at the lugs, the watch opens up the world with strap options. If you decided to go with black leather, it's instant dress watch energy. Maybe a gray suede would give you that casual, modern vibe. This is a watch that would completely change personalities with a strap change. And now let's talk about the value ratio of this timepiece. You'll typically find this one hovering around $199. So what do you get for your money? A boxed AR-coated sapphire crystal, a PT 5000 high beat movement, a gorgeous textured Fume dial with an incredible shard glass appearance, 100 meters of water resistance with strong wearable proportions. That is competitive, especially when you look how many brands charge similar money for a flat dial and a lower beat movement. So who is this watch for? Well, first, it's for someone that wants something different than the standard black and blue dial. It's for someone who appreciates dial texture and doesn't need brand hype to justify a purchase. This is a dial-forward watch with movement credibility, and that's a strong combination. Okay, so here's the thing. This watch is a prime example of why the affordable watch world is so interesting right now. You don't need $1,000 to get a beautiful textured dial. You don't need $800 to get a high beat movement. You just need to find brands that are focused on value. The Horizon Voyager Amethyst Shard isn't loud, it's not hype driven, it's just well spec'd out, visually interesting, and it's a watch at a fair price. Well, there you go, a very interesting watch that checks a ton of boxes. And I want to point out that Aethelson has been very generous in providing viewers of this channel a discount code. The code is MyDudeWatch2026. That's one word, MyDudeWatch2026. Just add that code in checkout and get a discount beyond the already low price. Hey, you made it to the end of another video. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please take the time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It'll only take you a second, but it really does help. All right, it's time to wrap it up, so we will close the show. My name is Jason with My Dude Watch. We'll do it all again next time, but wait, don't forget, dudes can't be late.